The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
And good morning, everybody, and welcome to Open, the show that opens up the Bronx and the world to you. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS. We have a fantastic show lined up for you today. Coming up on today's show, we'll take a look at an organization working to empower teenage moms with tools to succeed. Plus, we'll sit down with a transformational coach and learn what she is doing to bring women together to achieve their goals. And we'll share tips for buying homes. You want to buy one? We got one for you. And we have all that information on what you should know. After that, we'll preview our brunch event filled with music and entertainment, paying tribute to Prince. And then later on, we'll check out a Bronx boot camp and learn new ways to get fit. Stay tuned. All this and more is headed your way. We're open. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee, and you're watching Open, the only live interactive program that brings the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. Stay connected to us through social media at BronxNet TV. Before we get started, we had quite a week. The weekend was fun-filled, but we had a number of things with Wyclef Jean. He was at the Wingate Field. Big Daddy Kane. It was a big salute for 45 years of hip-hop. There's Wyclef Jean. There's a picture. We took a picture backstage in Brooklyn at Wingate's Field. And then we went over to Harlem Week. And Harlem Week, woo, big. Saturday and Sunday. It culminates on the 25th with the Percy Sutton 5K. But this is Janet Jackson. She stepped into the room and woo, blew the crowd away. She has a brand new record out called Made for Now. Make sure you check that out. You probably heard it first over 107.5 WBLS. And then, as you well know, Aretha Franklin, she passed away. There's a picture of Hal Jackson, Aretha Franklin, and myself at the R&B Awards a few years back, and a beautiful person. I mean, you know, our love and admiration goes out to her and all the people around her, her family and fans. Our prayers and condolences continue to go. And we'll let you know more about the funeral that's going to take place in Detroit. So that's happening on the 31st. We'll let you know more about that. Leading things off, our first guest is the CEO of Don't Forget Me. It's an organization working to empower teenage mothers. We welcome Simone Goss
Yes.
to the show. Simone, welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us about
you
do, all the wonderful things that you do in our community.
So we started an organization called Don't Forget Me. And it's an organization to empower and motivate and uplift teenage moms through mentorship and uplifting events.
Mm-hmm. And you started this because?
I myself was a teen mom. I had my son at 16. But I know a lot of the challenges that, you know, being a teen mom, you know, they're faced with, like unfinished education and, you know, just not having the support that they need.
And it reminds me, you know, Aretha Franklin was a teen mom.
I know.
She had the kids at the before she was 14. Yeah. So it's a tough thing to do because you have to try to finish your education and try to
take care
that's
of
a job in itself to take care of a child.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you said, let me start something to create an awareness.
Yeah, you know, I said, I want to help girls like me, you know, and so we started this organization, like I said, to just simply take the girls from statistic to success. That's our motto.
Yeah, so Don't Forget Me.
Yes.
How did you come up with that?
because I know that teen moms are generally forgotten. People, they want to help small babies. Everybody wants to help a small baby, and they want to help, there's all these other organizations, but there was no organizations to really help, teen moms.
Yeah. So looking back, what would you have done differently, or what? Well, you don't want to go back that far, but what can you tell teen moms now?
I mean, that your life isn't over, that, you can overcome this. And this is just, a step in your journey,
Yeah.
And you can be amazing.
Yeah, and you could be a teacher to your child and
Exactly.
learn at the same time, because you have to continue
Exactly.
school. How did you do that?
So I was blessed with a really good support system. I did go to a school that had, pregnant girls, and you can bring your kid with you. So
Yeah.
that was really good, which they don't have any more of them now.
Yeah, I know. I went to one of the schools, and we put it, I think Doug Banks was on at the time, and I put that on the Doug Banks morning show when he was doing the mornings with us at WBLS.
Right,
And I
right.
think it was at, could have been at Prospect Heights High School, I'm not sure, but it's one of those schools that dealt with that.
Right,
Yes.
right. And I mean, that was so essential in me finishing my education, because otherwise childcare is, ridiculous,
Yeah.
and I had no job, and how was I going to do that? So this was, the services that were free, and then, I was also in foster care. And so my foster mother, which is the Francis Canty Foundation part, that's her name, she was really, influential in my life. She was also a teen
Yeah.
mom in foster care, so she kind of already
knew.
knew. So she did what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Just so
Yeah. Are you still in touch with her?
she passed away 2 years ago,
Oh,
but
yeah.
we have. I mean, she's my mom. She's been there from then up until she passed away.
Is she still dealing with the foster care system? I mean, her organization?
Well, she doesn't
a
even have it.
foundation?
She doesn't even have an organization. She
her.
was just a foster
She's the
mother
mom,
that just
yeah.
wanted to help.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's great. So talk about some of your programs that you have.
So we have a mentorship program, where we try to match, qualified people with some of the girls
Yeah.
to kind of help them along the way. We have Dress for Success workshops.
Oh, great.
We try to, work on the whole girl. So in addition to like the professional development, we want to develop them emotionally. So we have, postpartum depression workshops and infant care, so that they know how to take care of the small baby, because
Yeah.
it's hard
It
to
is.
do. For an adult, it's
Yeah,
crazy. So I
yeah.
can, just going through it as a kid, it's a little hard.
Who talk about your support system? You have a number of people helping your organization out?
Yeah, so I have my number one supporter is my husband.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, give him a big shout out.
Yes,
Here,
my
here, Use this
husband.
camera right here. Say, hubby, use this camera right here.
already. My husband is amazing. I absolutely love him. Don't Forget Me would not exist without him as well. His name is Drayton.
Talking about you, Dre.
Yes, so I absolutely love him. So he's my main support system, you know, and then I have, a slew of volunteers. I have my friends that, if I call them and I'm like, listen, I want to do this.
Shout them out. They would love to hear
Yeah, oh my
themselves.
God. So I have, Tawana, I have Antoinette, oh God, Melanie, I have, there's so many of them. Rhonda, Sadia, like, I love you girls. I love you girls.
And she doesn't want to forget anybody.
Yes,
to
so-
all of the people that are working with you.
Yes, every single person that, volunteers their time to make Don't Forget Me the success that it is, we love you.
Any elected officials working with you?
So I've worked with Tremaine Wright, and I've also worked with Kevin Parker.
All right.
Yes.
I know Kevin Parker.
I love him.
You need some help then, right?
Yes.
What do you need help with?
I mean, we
You need
need
more volunteers. You need money.
we need money, of course, because it takes money to make these things happen. We need the support of
We
the
have an
community.
in-house audience. They have purses with them. You want to?
But I mean, we have a checkbook. Just listen, come on over. But no, we definitely need like resources. If you have a skill that you can offer, listen, contact us. We love it. We need it.
So if somebody wants to donate some money, what do they do?
So we have on our website, which is don'tforgetme.org. Of course, that's the number 4, Get Me. There's a donate button right there. You can donate there. And I mean, you know, that's a great
Of course,
place to start.
nonprofits are tax deductible.
Exactly.
501c3, so you can write that off toward the end of the year.
Right.
you know.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
What do you have planned? What's coming up?
So every year we do a huge Christmas party for families in shelters, and it's a day of fun. It gets bigger and bigger every year, and we get, you know, we reach out to different shelters. They come out. The parents are invited. We, you know, feed them a nice, you know, Christmas dinner, and then we have like face painting, and all the boys get haircuts. The girls get little manicures. They leave
Oh,
with
that's
tons
beautiful.
of toys. Like
Yeah.
it's amazing. I love it, and I can't wait
And
for
what's
it.
the date on that?
So that should be December 8th.
Okay, let us know more about that. Okay?
Yes, we
and you
will.
may want to come in beforehand and talk about
Sure.
that. Okay. Thank you so much. Give us your website again.
Yes, so it's don't4getme.org, and then we're also on, you know, all the social media, Instagram and Twitter is Don't Forget Me FCF. Facebook is just plain don'tforgetme.org, and then, you know, our website, our email is don'tforgetme@don'tforgetme.org.
CEO and founder of Don't Forget Me, the Francis Canty Foundation. Yes, Simone Goss. Oh, they got an R in here.
Everybody does
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Everybody does.
Simone Goss. Give her a big round of applause, everybody. All right, we got to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more. Stay right there. Thank you.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls. But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on the sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate, and it's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
And welcome back. I'm your host, the Doc Bob Lee. Hey, on August the 23rd, Clear Connections Coaching will hold a women's group, Unapologetically Me. And joining us with some more, a lot more, about their work and what they do in the community with their transformational coaching, LaToya Charles is here.
Thank you for having me.
High five. Handshake. How you feel? So tell us, transformational coaching, what's it all about?
So transformational coaching is really about helping people to uncover and shift the blocks that are preventing them from being able to move forward in different areas of their life. So within the clients that I work with, a lot of them have limiting beliefs, as I call them. They have different ways that they see themselves, and those beliefs tend to show up in their relationships, in their career, within their self-esteem. So when we're looking at transformational coaching, it's really about helping people develop an understanding of how they see themselves and how they're presenting in the world. And once we can really begin to challenge challenge those beliefs, because unfortunately a lot of those beliefs are they're disempowering. And so we're working to shift that to beliefs that are more empowering and that help people be able to move forward.
Yeah. So a lot of people have to find themselves?
Part
or you
of
help
it
them
is
find themselves?
Part of it is helping women find themselves. A lot of women feel like they don't know who they are, or they feel like they're not able to be themselves because they feel pressure to conform to society, or they're worried about what others would think about them.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Pressure to conform to society.
Mm-hmm.
That's big, because a lot of people worrying about what people think about them, right?
Absolutely, and especially in the day and age we live in with social media. I have so many clients who are on social media and they feel like they should be doing so much more because they're looking at what their peers are doing. So there's this gap between where they are and where they would like to be, and that's part of where coaching comes in.
So you try to put them back on track?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, look somebody in the eye, you know, have a conversation with a person and don't do this so much. What do you do? How do you do it?
So I help clients get to a place of clarity around what it is that they really want. So the majority of clients I'm working with, they're either dealing with issues around their self-esteem and self-worth, they're dealing with issues in their relationship, or they're dealing with issues in their career. So I help them to clarify, what is it that I actually want? What do I want my relationship to look like? What kind of career do I want? And if you know what you want, how do we then begin to help you move forward?
Which do you get most? Self-esteem, relationships, or what?
I get it all, but I always tie it back to self-esteem. So within the work that I do, I focus on...
So self-esteem is the root of the whole thing, of everything that's happening?
Self-esteem, going back to the way people see themselves. Because with the work I do, I usually tell clients, you might have these different areas of your life. So you have relationships, you have career, you have finances, you have health, all these different areas, right? But at the center of that all is you. So we're bringing the work back to you. We're really helping you to develop an understanding of what's going on within you, that these different areas of your life are the way they are.
The big Y-O-U.
Yes, yes.
Got to look at yourself first before
Absolutely.
you can begin to try to fix the other things around you.
Absolutely, and that applies to being in a relationship as well. Before you can
Talk
be in a
about that
relationship with
relationship.
someone else, you have to get into a good place with yourself. You have
Yeah.
to really love yourself. You have to be able to own yourself. And that's part of what the Unapologetically Me group is about.
See? That's beautiful. So if people want to get in touch with you, what do they have to do?
So the best way to contact me is via website. So it's www.clearconnections.nyc. And as far as the women's group, that's a monthly women's group. So we actually have the next event this upcoming Thursday.
Oh, this coming Thursday?
This
Where's it
coming
going to be?
Thursday. It's on 34th Street in Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So what should women expect? What should they bring anything special or?
Well, they can RSVP online through Eventbrite. The information is out there, and when they come to, so right now I have 12 women who have RSVP'd, so it'll be a group of women coming together.
How many people can come?
The room will probably hold up to 15, this current room, but
so
I've
you
done
need
other
three
groups.
more.
Yes,
Okay.
I've done other groups that hold up to about 40, 50 women. Yes.
So you have room for 3 more.
I have room for
First
3
come,
more.
first serve.
First come, first serve. Tickets are out there, so get your tickets now.
There you go. But you have them every week, right?
I have them once a month.
And if it's overwhelming, then you probably have to get a bigger room.
Yes, if it's overwhelming, I'll get a bigger room.
You need a bigger boat.
Yes.
That's from Jaws. Right? That's cool. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing the group for only a few weeks, but I've actually been in business for going on 2 years now. So in addition to transformational coaching, I'm actually a licensed mental health counselor. So I am the owner and founder of my own private practice, which is called Clear Connections Coaching.
Yeah, but there's a stigma, you know.
Absolutely.
You say mental health and all that. People really don't want to step out and say, hey, you know, I have a problem.
Right.
But there are many people with problems. I mean, I know a lot of people in the business that, you know, have gone to see people, and it's okay.
It's becoming more okay. Unfortunately, there is still a stigma because people look at mental health and they think that there's something wrong with people, but there are clients out there who are dealing with issues around depression or anxiety, and they just need the tools to be able to move forward.
Let me tell you something, with all the things going on in our society today, we need to see something or talk to somebody about something, you know. It can be a mess sometimes.
Yeah, it gets overwhelming.
Yeah.
And so we need that support.
I mean, I get thousands of texts every day. Can you help me?
Yes.
And I love you all for texting. I thank you very much for keeping in touch, wishing me happy birthdays and all that stuff. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have an attitude of gratitude. So people can come and see you. They can call you too, right?
They
Do
can
you
call
give,
me.
you have a helpline or?
I have my direct business line, so they can contact me
You're
via
going to
that
give your
number.
direct business line on the?
It's on the
Okay,
World
go
Wide
ahead.
Web, so it's out there already.
All right, go ahead.
So it's 929-279-4663. People can contact me via phone or via email at lcharles@clearconnections.
And let me write that down.
The phone number or the
Yes.
email? The phone number?
The phone number.
929-279.
929-279.
4663. 4663.
663.
Yeah.
Now, where do you want this to go from here? Tell us about some of your goals.
So I would love to get to the point of having a women's conference or a women's empowerment event, because the goal is to really to empower women to know that they are capable of being, doing, and having everything that they want in life. And I would love for women to be able to come together with their family and want to develop awareness around mental health and understanding that it's important and that it's a real issue, but more so to receive the tools that they need so that they can move forward.
And you can begin to help others too, because
Absolutely.
you can't help anybody until you first can begin to learn to help yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I can see you at a big conference hall at a huge hotel or something like that.
I would love that.
Would you like about 500 to 1,000 people in there?
That would be my dream.
It's coming. Think about it. Think about it and talk about it. And maybe, you know, they tell you to write something and put it on the refrigerator.
I have it on my vision
It's
board.
there already. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. Okay, so you have this thing coming up Thursday, you said.
This upcoming Thursday.
But you can only fit 3 more people, so let's talk about the other one. When's the
The
next
next one is in September. The next one is September 27th.
Oh, okay. And people can call 929.
People can call me, they can go online, or they can go on Eventbrite to purchase tickets.
There you go. Online is where?
ClearConnections.nyc.
And Eventbrite is what?
It's just, you can type in Unapologetically Me through Eventbrite, and all my information will come up. I
And
have
the phone
events,
number is 929.
279-4663.
929-279-4663. Give her a big round of applause, everybody. LaToya Charles, LMHC, Transformational Coach, Clear Connections Coaching, LLC. Thank you so much. All right, and come back again. You're always welcome. All right, we'll be back with more Open next.
I guess sometimes things just happen. Devastating things. Your whole world changes in an instant. That's what happened to me the day my mother had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
Hi, I'm David Lesh, legal correspondent to the Morning Show Open. If you have a legal question that you'd like me to answer, please send me an email at davidlesh@bronxnet.org, and I will address it on our Ask Your Lawyer segment.
And welcome back. Our next guest is the CEO of the No FICO Score Group and joins us with information on buying homes. We welcome Gail Allen to the show. Gail, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming. You know, everybody's trying to maybe somehow one day get out of rent and get into the American dream, and they want to buy a house. But before you do that, you have to prepare before you get there. What are some of the things that you have to do?
Well, you must look at your credit, all right? You need not have excellent credit, but you should have a FICO score of at least 650.
650.
And now
That's the number?
Yeah, some banks will go as low as 580 for an FHA loan. 3.5% down.
FHA, for people that don't know?
Federal Housing Administration.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent program, because if you close a loan with FHA, let's say the interest rate is 4%, 30-year fix. But 2 months later, you see, gosh, I closed too soon. The interest rate is now 2.5%.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be wonderful? With FHA, you can actually go and bring your next mortgage payment to the closing and receive an interest rate of 2.5%.
Wait, let's rewind.
Without refinancing.
Say that again.
Without refinancing,
Wow.
without paying points or closing fees. It's a wonderful program.
Yeah, but see, people just getting into it, that's the scary part, because a lot of people don't know yet. You don't know what's around the corner. So you have to get the information that you need in order to get you where you need to go.
Well, that's why I'm here.
That's why you're here. That's what I'm talking about. So say you're graduating from college, you want to pay off your bills, you want to get your credit card straight, and then you want to buy a home. You want to start a family and all that.
If you're graduating from college, you want to pay off your bills. And that's another thing, too. If you're young and you're aggressive and you're graduating from college and you want to pay off all of those student loans, there's something that you can do before you actually get into your career. You can go out, you can look across the street in your neighborhood, you can find a rundown property, and you can buy it, you can renovate it with only 5 or 10% down. The banks will give you 90%. So you'll put down 10%, and they'll give you the money
But I can
for
hear
rehab,
the young people.
for rehab.
And I can hear the young people saying, well, how do I get that money?
Well, yeah, you buy it.
OPM, other people's money?
Yeah, you can do it with other people's money. You can do it with your savings. You can get a group of young people from college. They say, hey, listen, we got a lot of debt. How are we going to get rid of this debt and become doctors or lawyers or whatever you're trying to pursue? Let's go and do a short sale. Let's go out to Brooklyn, the Bronx. Let's go to Jersey, to Newark, Bergen County, and let's find something that's been sitting there, a dilapidated piece of old house. And if it's in a decent area, let's buy it for $100,000. Let's put 75 into it and sell it for $4.
Yeah,
Let's
I hear
make
you
some
starting
money.
a bunch of businesses in here.
Absolutely.
You're gonna get a bunch of people getting together. Hey, do you hear what my girl said? That Gail Allen girl.
But that's
she said
what
we
it's
can start
about.
a business.
That's what it's about. There's a feast going on out there in the real estate industry, in the housing market. And most people, middle class, lower middle class, they're wondering, how do I take advantage of it? You just get into it. You just do it. You don't need to call someone up and register and pay $500 or $600 and go to a seminar for 2 or 3 days. I mean, that's nice.
Yeah,
but what you actually do is you call someone like me who's willing to give you that valuable information, who will work with you as a consultant, and put you where you want to be at a closing with $50,000, $75,000 cash. Profit in your
That's
pocket.
what I'm talking
That's what
about.
you're about.
Yeah.
That's what real estate's about.
And they always said, in order, if you want to do something, get the knowledge of what to do, what to say, how to be before you get there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So they call you, a lot of people call you for different reasons. What's some of the main reasons?
Well, they'll call me because, let's say, they're losing their home. Maybe someone is calling me because, Gail, my husband passed away. I have a job. I'm about to retire, and I would like to stay in my home, but I really can't afford it. Well, there are many things they can do. Sometimes you can refinance. Yeah. Sometimes you can ask the lender for loan modification. Many times people do qualify for loan modification, but they just don't know how to prepare the financial worksheet.
Yeah.
Some people overstate their debt. Well, how much is your? Well, I pay $500 a month for PSE&G, or my electricity, and then I'm paying $300 a month for a car note, and altogether I'm paying $5,000 for my bills, and my income is $4,500. And they think because they have a lot of debt that their lender will say, my goodness, You don't make $5,000 and you got $4,500. You only got $500, residual income for the week, for the month. We got to help. No, it's just the opposite. The lender will say, no, you do not qualify. And so you'll come to someone like me and I'll say, okay, Mr. Wilson, Mrs. Wilson, how much are you really
I'm thinking about going into business with you.
How much are you really spending on your electric and gas and your food bill? Is your food bill really $2,000 a month? No, Gail, we're lucky if we spend $600. Okay.
Gail, do they still have assumable properties? I know that was a hot item at one time. People were assuming properties. They take over the mortgage. They deal with they pay the person in the home the equity that's in the house, and they take over the property.
That was good with FHA. Many of the lenders are not allowing that clause now. That assumable feature is no longer found in the new FHA Fannie Mae clause. And when you do find one now, you must qualify to assume the property with your income and your credit.
I was going crazy with those things down
Did
south.
you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because somebody told me that I can buy 30 properties, and by the time you retire, sell 15, get the money for that, and rent off the 15 that you keep, and to keep you sustained while you're in your retirement.
But I think that's something we should do, buy as many properties as we can, because real estate creates generational wealth. We have generational wealth. It keeps the dollars within our community. So if these young guys out of college and ladies go out and they buy property and they learn how to buy and flip property, now they're landlords, they're owners. Now they've got a stake in the community. Now they get to say what's happening down at City Hall, the council meetings.
Right.
Because they're paying taxes.
Exactly.
And
you have your own bank.
You have
your property. You put up a property. You have equity in that property.
Absolutely.
You have a bank that you can borrow from to buy another property.
To buy another property.
Yeah.
Another property. And that is, I believe, it's how we're going to stop regentrification, or at least slow it down, or be a part of it.
Yeah.
You take a place like Edgewater, New Jersey. It's an old town. You may find a 3-bedroom that someone's been renovating, updating from time to time. It's been in the family for maybe 40, 50 years. And someone comes along, they put up a McMansion. Guess what happens? When the tide comes in, where they say all waters rise, so that McMansion is worth maybe 1.5, but that little modest 3-bedroom that you held on to, that you renovated, it was worth 300. Now it's 650. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what happened in Harlem, right?
Yes.
Those brownstones were like 200,000.
Yes.
And they all run down and everything. Then something took place. And now they're like $2 million, $3 million.
$2-3 million. I mean, you know what? They're doing lollipops with the brownstones. So if it's a 3 or 4 unit brownstone for apartments, they're actually making them condominiums now.
One last thing, flipping. Tell me about it.
Flipping. Call me if you like to flip a house, because I'll show you how to do it. Flipping, you go out, you buy property. Let's say you're going to buy for $50,000. Okay, or you're going to buy it for $500,000. It's a 2-family. All right, you'll get the money to purchase the property, and the bank will give you the money to renovate, if you can prove that there's going to be equity once you renovate it. So you've got to have 65 to 75% LTV loan to value. You want to know more about it? Call me at Let Gail
what's
help
that
you.
number?
973
973
389
389
3347.
3347.
And you can email me at
Let Gail help you at gmail.com. Thank you so much. Give her a big round of applause, everybody. Gail Allen, CEO of No FICO Score Group.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Very good. Great information. You need a whole show. You come back and do it again?
Anytime.
All right. We have to take a quick break, but a quickie. We'll be right back.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert? Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
Behold, the angry giant. Behold, the angry giant. Behold, the angry giant! Behold, the angry giant!
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
I'm only 17, but I know about investing. Believe in something, buy shares in it, watch it grow. So, what if you could invest in the future? The future of kids, like a stock. Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. I could be one of the first college graduates from my family, the first philanthropist from my neighborhood. And if I'm the first, then maybe there's a second and a third. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow. My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
Chiru has no choice. She and millions like her walk miles a day for dirty water. But together, we can end their walk by providing clean water close by. Instead of spending hours walking to get water that makes them sick, girls can be in a classroom and moms will gain back time to care for their families. Sons and daughters can grow up strong, finally free of sicknesses. It's true. When you just add water, you change a life. Learn more at worldvision.org.
And welcome back. You know, on September the 23rd, a Purple Paisley Brunch will take place. Say it 3 times, Purple Paisley Brunch. It's going to take place featuring the music of Prince. And joining us with a preview, we have executive producer and creator Tanya Giddens. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Say that 5 times real fast.
Purple Paisley Brunch, Purple Paisley Brunch, Purple Paisley Brunch, Purple Paisley Brunch, Purple Paisley Brunch.
It's yours. Tell us about this Purple Paisley Brunch.
Well, the Purple Paisley Brunch was created to commemorate the music and legacy of the man we know and loved as Prince. And not only will the music of Prince be playing, there will also be the music of the entire Minneapolis sound. Oh. And as you know, it's not just Prince. It's Prince, The Time, Vanity Six, The Family, even associated artists, Janet Jackson. You know what, Morris?
He may step into the room.
Morris may step in, but Jerome Benton is the host. You know, Jerome, the man with the mirror.
Yeah, right.
So he is hosting with Wally Safford, who was actually one of the brothers during Prince's parade era, as well as his personal assistant. He'll be attending as well.
Oh, good.
So it's going to be a great event.
So let me see, Jerome Benton. And then you have Wally?
Wally Safford,
yeah,
yes, that's him. Yeah, so it's really going to be a Minneapolis event.
Where's this going to be?
At Taj Lounge, which is located in Midtown Manhattan on 21st Street.
Yeah. I know where that is.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So how's it going to look? We step into the room.
Well, here's the thing. It is the Purple Paisley Brunch. However, it's the pajama edition. So you have to, yes.
I have an excellent pair for that.
There you go. See, you have to wear, the attire is loungewear. Pajamas, whatever you choose to wear around the house or sleep in, that's what you wear to the brunch. You'll have to see.
You have it ready, though.
Oh, I have it ready. I definitely have it ready.
All right. What kind of music? Of course, the music of Prince.
Yes.
All night.
It's from 1 to 6 p.m. And not only his music, like I said, associated artists. We may even throw in Janet Jackson because she was produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, who were with the time. So it's basically 6 degrees of separation of the entire Minneapolis sound.
Yeah, Janet has a new song out, you know.
Yes.
You heard it yet?
Yes.
For now. You shouted it out before.
I actually like it.
I threw it out there. Say, hey, what's Janet's new song? Made for Now.
Yeah.
Does it have it has a sound it has like a reggae beat to it. Did you hear it yet?
Yes, I have listened to it. It's nothing
It
like
sounds a
the
little bit
older,
like All For You.
a little
bit,
bit,
right?
a little bit. So shout out to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Yes.
All right. So why did you come up with this?
Well, in the 2 years that since Prince has passed, you know, a lot of us who were fully invested in his music,
Yeah.
those that who his music basically created the fabric of a lot of our childhood, you know, a lot of memories. And for the most part, people are still healing and people are still grieving. And what better way to come together with like-minded individuals to celebrate his music and his legacy.
Yeah.
And we're also going to take this from state to state. So this is our launching.
And such a wonderful person. You know, I met him in L.A. with the Soul Train Music Awards, and I was with my program director.
Yes.
And at that time, they had those clamshells, those little two-way things back
Yes.
then. They had a different color. I think the silver one just came out, something like that.
Mhm.
And so we came out in front of the hotel that we were staying in, and then Prince and his entourage came out. Everybody acted like, you know, they weren't groupies. They were so we're talking to Prince because my program director knew him. He
Right.
said, "Hey, this is Bob Lee," and I shook his hand and everything. And you know, he invited us to his suite afterwards. You know, after the Soul Train Music Awards, we're gonna go upstairs to my suite and we're gonna, you know, have like a little get together, a little party.
Right.
Man, and then they got in their car and they went to Soul Train Music Awards. Everybody came up to us, myself and my program director. Hey, you want to take my car? You know Prince? Oh wow! We were like stars just from knowing.
And it's so funny because even today at an awards show, maybe the Grammys or the BET Awards, you kind of expect for him to come out and just surprise people and say, no, no, no.
He's that person. He's
Yeah,
that
he's
person.
that person. And, you know, what better way, as I stated, to fellowship with people about celebrating his music and his legacy. And DJ Kool KG will be playing all
really?
the sounds. So it's going to be great. And it's a brunch, which means that the brunch is unlimited. It's a buffet. And bottomless mimosas, sangria, and bellinis.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
I thought you were going somewhere else. But yeah.
Oh, no. So
You said bottomless mimosas.
yes, absolutely. So it's going to be a wonderful event. Are you coming?
I'm going to try my best to. I'm going to look and see what's on that calendar.
All right, I hold you to it.
Yeah, I have I have my favorite pajamas I may wear.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Do I have to wear shoes with it?
Well, you know, no shoes, no service, so I think you should wear shoes.
Or slippers? Can you wear slippers with it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. And let me just state that pajamas, you know, you don't have to take it so literally. Just, you know, use your imagination.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I can get in with my imagination.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, that's another show. Open after dark.
Oh, the after party. No, okay. Where are you going? Hey, I'm hanging out. But this is wonderful. You have the fly here, the Purple Paisley Brunch.
Yes. Hosted by Jerome Benson
yeah.
with Wally Safford. Yes.
He's a nice guy, too.
He's very nice.
Yeah,
yes.
Jerome.
Definitely a favorite.
Can you do that dance that he does?
Which one?
You know that.
Oh, absolutely. You want me to stand up and do it?
Yeah.
You know what?
No,
I'm not going to do it. No, we're not doing
Afterwards.
that. There you go.
Okay, give us the date and time again.
September 23rd, Sunday, September 23rd at Taj Lounge in Midtown Manhattan. For tickets, you can go to www.thepurplepaisleybrunch.com.
There you go. Thepurplepaisleybrunch.com.
Yes.
Give her a big hand, everybody. Tanya Giddens, creator, executive producer, thepurplepaisleybrunch.com.
There you go.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Open next.
are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
Well, Thomas, you've got prediabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
And welcome back. I've got my friends right here. Beginning on August the 25th, Versatile Fitness, they're going to be holding a 10-week boot camp. Woo! Have you ever been to a boot camp before? Well, joining us with a preview and a demo, we have owner Danny Crawford. Give him a big round of applause, everybody. Trainer Anita C. Gatson is here, and boot camp instructor Sheena Cello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. Blue Eyes. Yeah. So how did you guys get involved? You're the owner.
Yes.
How'd you get involved in this?
So I started training about 4 or 5 years ago, and Sheena and Anita were actually my clients, and they developed a passion for fitness. Sheena lost about 90 pounds during our training session.
Yes.
And people started going up to her, asking her how she did it, and asking her to help them, and she, stepped up. Anita is a fitness extraordinaire.
She doesn't stop, right?
She doesn't stop.
Wait a minute, it's just 5 o'clock. Can we just?
She's
done. One more.
Yes, go hard.
She goes hard. Right?
Yes, we decided to, become a team, and we in multiple boroughs. Sheena does boot camps in Queens and in Manhattan.
All right.
Anita, we do it in Bronx and in Brooklyn, starting on the 25th. And we just, trying to help the people in our boroughs.
So tell us about these boot camps. What
So,
are we gonna do? You rocking people hard or what? What's going
intense.
on?
It's intense, but it's every fitness level. When we do the demonstration, you'll be able to see that we cater to everyone, whether you have bad knees or you're new to working out. We make sure we, modify the workouts for everyone.
But the one that you're going to do now is for beginnings or
we're going to do both. We have one. Sheena's going to demonstrate the modified version. Anita and I are going to do the
because I got to know which one to go with. Should I go with Sheena or should I go with
Anita? Sometimes people mix it up. Sometimes, they'll start off doing the regular, then they get tired and they're like, I got to modify it. So it's all up to you.
I should hang out with you right now.
Go hard. Go hard. Push yourself. You got to push yourself.
Yes, definitely.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, so when did you start this?
I started boot camps about 4 years ago. I started with a group of coworkers, and it just grew. People started asking me to do it on the weekends, and we do it at Yankee Stadium at the park over there. That's the main spot, and we just go out there for 1 hour. We don't stop. We keep going. We got great music playing, and everyone's engaged. Everyone is motivating each other. We created a versatile fitness group on Facebook to keep people engaged and keep people talking to each other. We share workouts, we share food tips. It's a community at this point.
And Anita's been kind of quiet.
Yeah.
We're gonna hear her voice, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. You work them out. You work them hard.
I don't try to work people hard. It's just what I do. I tell everybody to maintain their own level of comfort.
How important is that? I mean, you know, sometimes people want to do it. It's in their mind, but they say, oh, I can't get off this couch, or I don't feel like making that. So how hard is that first step, and what should people do to get involved?
It is difficult. You just have to make a decision to get up off the couch.
Yeah.
Because I have my lazy days where I don't want to move.
Oh, absolutely. I'm like,
but
ugh.
sometimes you just have to push yourself.
7 days a week for a couple of months. I'm like, I start doing what she just did. I'm like, oh, help me out.
And, you know, that's why we recommend you do get a trainer, because that trainer is there to hold you accountable. Someone that, you know, you pay for. You don't want to waste your money. So you kind of like, you know, you hire this trainer and we set this schedule. I'm going to be at the gym. I expect you to be there. And, you know, we help you baby steps, and then we definitely push you and show you things that you probably didn't know you were able to do, you know.
And it's an investment in your life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And Sheena is also a chef. So not only does she provide, you know, workouts, she provides healthy,
kind of tough,
healthy meals, and we do meal prep and we do meal plans. And as you see, we have versatile fitness apparel, so you can, you know, all motivational, you know, T-shirts you can wear to kind of show the world as you're walking, people reading your shirts, and you know, and it inspires me when I see people reading my shirt. And, you know, I got to live by it, you know, and that's...
Create a workout culture. Do the foods, do the apparel, do the workouts,
boot camps,
the whole
personal
boot
training.
Camps.
Absolutely.
So you're going to show us what you're doing?
Yeah, we'll give you a little bit.
Let me hold this, because you're going to need... You ain't going to be working. You going to need this?
No.
Okay, all right. All right, here we go. Let's start something here.
All right.
This is... What are we going to do first? What is it?
So everything is by music. So... And this is training style we call Tabata.
Tabata.
Tabata, yes. So the Tabata is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So we work out for 20 seconds and we rest for 10. We do each workout twice.
Okay.
So
let's get it. Here we
go. All right. So like I said, Sheena's gonna show the modified version. We're gonna start off with jumping jacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Here we go.
Ready?
I'll do it over there though, but you guys
go.
Start out. Good. There you go.
Just keep going. Don't stop.
Rest.
Same thing again. We're gonna do it twice. You ready? Let's do it.
Work.
Yeah.
Well, it's the last time you're gonna see a bad guy do the rap game like me. I went and copped the chopsticks.
Keep going, keep going.
In my bun just to pop. I'm always in the top.
Good. So the next one is called squat pops. Our feet together, and we pop down and pop up. The modified version, Sheena's gonna show you how to do it. So pop down, up.
King Kong, this is King Kong. Chinese ink on, Siamese links on.
There you go.
Chains, name go ding dong.
Keep going.
Yes, I'm King Kong. This is King Kong.
Tired, Bobley?
In my kingdom, with my Timbs on.
Good. Good. Rest. You shake it out. We'll do the same thing again.
They need rappers like me, so they can get on their keyboards and make me the bad guy.
All right, let's go.
Work.
Good. Keep going. Good. Next one is high knees. Bring your knees all the way up to meet your hands. Sheena's gonna show the modified version. Ready, go.
Work.
Knees up. Good.
Rest.
One more time. High knees, bring it up.
Work.
Keep going, keep going. Good.
Rest.
Next one, shadow box. Stand like this, just punch. Go.
Work.
Good. Yeah. Go, go. Yeah. Good, one more time. All right, we're gonna do the switch again. Same thing. You punch, then instructed my yellow switch. Switch dances. There you go. Switch. Good. Switch. Yeah. Switch.
Tabata complete.
Good. That's the first round. And we just do a couple of rounds of those. And that's it. That's it.
All right.
See how easy that
And
was?
his shirt, read that off of his shirt right there. It says,
I don't work out because I hate my body. I work out because I love my body.
I love my body.
That's it.
Put the V at there, I love.
Love.
And what does her shirt say?
Motivation gets you to the gym. Dedication commits you to the gym.
And what does yours say?
Versatile fitness.
The boot camp.
Boot camp.
Bam!
I forgot what t-shirt I had on.
All right, thank you guys so much. Where can we go for more information?
You could hit me up on Instagram at versatile.fitness. I answer all of my direct messages, and I use that as my primary form of communication.
All right.
Thank you.
Give them a big round of applause, everybody. You guys
Thank
stretch
you.
it out while I wrap
Yes.
this up right
Thank
here.
you.
And
Appreciate it.
I want to, unfortunately, that's all the time that we have for today's show. I'd like to thank our guests for joining us and you, our viewer, for tuning in and checking it all out. If you missed any part of today's show, well, you can tune into the recablecast of Open at 5 and 10 p.m. or watch anytime on the web at bronxnet.org, or you can catch an all-new episode Wednesday at 10 a.m. with our host, Darren Jaime. For all of us here at BronxNet, have a great and enjoyable day. And I got to let you know that the funeral for Aretha Franklin will be held August 31st in Detroit. According to the singer's publicist, Gwendolyn Quinn, the service for family and friends will be held at 10 a.m. that day at Greater Grace Temple. And Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, her public viewings will be held August 28th and 29th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History. Franklin will be entombed at Woodlawn Cemetery in Detroit. The legendary singer, soul singer, the Queen of Soul, died Thursday from advanced pancreatic cancer at age 76. Our prayers and condolences continue to go to the family and friends. All right, thank you so much. I'll catch you over 107.5 WBLS. I'll see you tonight. Just tune in and check it out. Thank you very much. We love you all. Peace.
Superstar.